How to put company-wide guardrail for AI automation. Let's be honest, most companies are asking the wrong question about AI automation. I'm Luca Burton, co-author of Kubernetes Recipes, and I focus on how technology leaders can build platforms and governance models that let innovation scale without losing control. The question they ask is, how do we move faster with AI? But the better question is, how do we scale AI without scaling risk at the same time? Because AI automation is not just another software rollout. It changes how work gets done. It changes how decisions are made, and it changes where accountability sits. That is why I think the lessons from the Kubernetes are actually very relevant here. One of the biggest ideas in Kubernetes recipes is that scale only works when operational patterns are explicit. You define the environment, you define the controls, you define the boundaries, you make the system observable. You do not leave critical behavior to improvisation. That is exactly how enterprise AI should be approached. If you want company-wide guardrails, I would think about 5 layers. First, decision policy. What can AI recommend? What can it automate? And what must always stay with a human? Second, access and identity. Least privilege matters just as much as for AI agents, and it does for Kubernetes workloads. If an automated system can access too much, the blast radius gets very large very quickly. Third, observability. If you cannot see what the system did, why did it did it, and where it failed, you do not have automation, you have a managed risk. Fourth, control points, approvals, escalations, fallback logic, rollback paths, clear boundaries around what the system is allowed to do. And fifth, reusable patterns. Do not let every team invent its own way of governing AI. Create standard approaches for how AI-enabled workloads are built, tested, approved, and monitored. This is where many organizations get into trouble. They run a few local pilots, they see some productivity gains, and then they try to scale before they have defined the enterprise guardrails. That create fragmentation, different tools, different prompts, different data practices, different levels of review. So instead of enterprise AI, what you actually get is enterprise inconsistency. The better path is very simple. Set the principles first, turn them into repeatable patterns, then scale. And in my experience, good guardrails do not slow innovation down, they actually accelerate it. Because once teams know the safe path, they stop renegotiating risk every single time. So, for CTOs and CEOs, this is now a leadership issue. AI is already entering the enterprise. The real question is whether it arrives throughout architecture and governance or throughout shadow adoption and drift. If this is something you are working through, come by the book signing or join me for a coffee. The most useful guardrails are not abstract principles, they are operational patterns the business can actually trust.